These are the water we're using.
And then turn it to me if you want. They don't have to make.
I use it for that.
We're doing a taste test. It's part of the bottled water initiative where we're trying to get rid of bottled water on campus, and before doing so we have to go through a series of procedures to see just how the campus is responding to our ideas and our goals.
I do support the water bottled in, and I support it because I don't drink bottled water that much, so it really wouldn't inconvenience me that much.
I don't feel it's okay to have a complete ban of bottled water just because of its convenience on certain levels, so maybe a restriction on bottled water would be great.
The people themselves in a capitalist society have the responsibility to stand up, just as these people are doing, to stand up and say, look, and inform the public. Now, to actually ban the bottled water is just a step too far. I think that they have they need to be focusing on trying to get people to understand, the consequences and understand that it's wrong, and to have people maybe have a boycott of bottled water, that would be something that I definitely would support.
I don't know. It's convenient having water bottles because sometimes thermoses leak, so that's a problem if you put water in thermoses, or if you drink water out of some sinks, it tastes awful and you can't refill your cups in a drinking fountain. That's inconvenient. I'm thinking if we do recycle the bottles, it's going back into production, so it's not a huge environmental catastrophe.
We have people who come up to us and say, well, but tap water doesn't taste good. That's why we're providing alternatives to make sure everyone's satisfied with what we're doing and not just take away something that we can't give them an alternative option for.
We have access to clean tap water, Greencastle being the #1 rated city tap water in the state. It's sort of a big accomplishment, and to sort of bypass that by buying 20,000 single-use plastic bottles a year or a semester is kind of absurd. And so besides the plastic waste, having the option of clean tap water is available. Only 14% of water bottles that are consumed in the country are actually recycled. So 86% of the water bottles that our country buys ends up in a landfill.
And it would be fine.
Obviously, you need to get more people involved.
No, but I mean, you talk about 200 people signed the petition.
I think that the reasons for banning bottled water are compelling enough to believe that it could be eliminated. It should be eliminated. That even though it's eliminating consumer choice, I think that it's reasonable to ask them to give that up.
And I'm definitely for having filters in unlike water fountains and things like that. I think if they kept up with the filters in water fountains, particularly what they have planned, I think that a lot of students would just opt to do it anyway for financial reasons, and then there would be no choice but to get rid of the bottled water at some level.
We need to do a better job of telling people, look, we've got great water here in Greencastle, carry your bottle, and it's free. It's free.